Here we're about 4 weeks into the project, and you can see that we're starting to spread some mud, getting ready to. This is where the residence is going to be within the inside of the steel-built building, and we have it a little bit thicker on the edge there, so it's a thickened edge, so that it doesn't crack off and break. It's just good plan, good design. It's been just kind of fun working with Matt and Jake, and just to see how good they are at concrete work. This is obviously not something I'm, know a lot about. Like I said earlier, I've been around concrete work, but I've not really done much of it. So it's kind of cool to see people who know what they're doing. So you just push that water off, or?
We did like when Hell Hurley was first coming out, that friggin' heat.
After the concrete had dried sufficiently, both Matt and Jake kind of did a nice finished touch to it and finish it up, and I kind of assisted a little bit and helped them put a little bit of water on there just to make it go better. But it was a good day. That was our first day for that week, and the next day we started working on more steel and on the west side of the building, and I'm on the left-hand side, Jake's on the right-hand side of the video, and we're just putting up the purlins up on the roof there. You just gotta make sure you got them in the right way, and there's little arrows that indicate which way to go. But yeah, it was a fun project, and it's been cool to work on. Today we've been working on getting the rest of the steel up on the west side of the building, and we're forming up and trying to level out. We got some concrete coming tomorrow at 7, so that's kind of what we're working on today. I got a little bit of time lapse done, so and I'm gonna go do a little more filming over by where we're kind of grading and leveling stuff, and there's some plumbing that's going to go in the concrete, so that way you can see that. Cool. Here we're getting ready to we're just grading this out so we can get the next pour for the next day, and just got to bury some of the utilities there and make sure we get all the plumbing and stuff ready and good to go, and just all the prep work that takes to get the job done. And then we had Wade, he works for James, the excavation guys out here, and so they had their water truck, and we were able to kind of get it all wet down, and just so that when you put the concrete down before they came out, all the moisture, because the ground is so dry, it's been so hot, and if you get the ground wet, when you put the concrete down, it doesn't just suck the moisture right out. So that kind of helps you buy some time, and as to when you're working with the concrete. I learned that from a friend of mine, Eric Staley, when I was back in Washington State, which was kind of cool. And the next day we were able to pour like the third section. This is where Matt's kind of doing the finish work on it there, and then in the background you can see there's a fire burning there. We had a storm cloud earlier that came through, and it just a bunch of lightning strikes, and it lit it on. But in the back also, Jake and I are putting up the east wall, and then more stuff on the top, and then Matt's kind of tying some stuff in, and then just to kind of wrap up the week, Matt's son Matty he was kind of putting the man lift away, and which was kind of fun for him to kind of drive it around, and it's just been fun to work with Matt and to have his son out there, Matty. He's such a cool kid and such a creative, young man, and it's just been a good group of guys to work with, and I really appreciate it.